Hello everybody. Welcome to my Facebook Friday Live. My name is Julia Green. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I go live on Friday evenings. And this is a little later than I usually go live, but hopefully somebody is still awake out there to watch me here on the East Coast. I know my California ladies would still be up. So anyway, I went out to dinner, a little impromptu invitation to go out to dinner with my daughter-in-law, and my granddaughter. So we had a little girls' night out, so that was fun. Went to had Mexican, and had myself a nice little frozen margarita. The weather here has been pretty hot, so it was very refreshing. So tonight we're going to be using the Country Woods Suite collection, okay? I've used some of this suite already, but I haven't used it all. And tonight we're going to be utilizing a lot of different things in the suite that I haven't used before. So this suite is a big one. It comes with 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, 2 packages of designer series paper, an embossing folder, embellishments, and ribbon. Anyway, so the first card I'm going to put together for you, I've already got the pieces and parts already cut out, and one of the things that I haven't used a real lot has been the Country Birdhouse stamp set and dies. So we're going to be using some of those tonight. We're going to be using the DSP. We're going to be using a little bit of everything. So tonight I'm using a piece of white as my card base for my first card. I've taken another piece of white, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. It's a little bit smaller, and I've embossed it with that lovely embossing folder. This is called the Eyelet 3D embossing folder, and it reminds me of I have a shirt that has this kind of eyelet pattern to it. So it reminds me of that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to mount that right on here. Okay. Now, when I was going through my paper before, I found that I had a little bit of some small strips of this paper. This is in, let me leave the suite open so I can tell you what everything's called here. No, I gotta find the page. Hang on. All right. Where'd it go? It is on pages 48, 49, 50, and 51. This paper is called the Country Lace Designer Series paper, okay, and it has that same eyelet pattern. And so this piece here we're going to put on the inside. Hi, Patricia. So we're going to put that on the inside like that. Now I'm going to take these 6 1-inch squares, and I'm going to put them on the outside, but we're going to because this is embossed, I'm going to use some dimensionals to put them on. So let's flip them all over and put a dimensional on the center of each one. All right. Now, let's put that right about, does that look like the middle? Yeah, that looks about right like the middle. We'll put that one there. Hi, Miss Sandy. How are you? Yeah, I'm a little late because I went out to dinner with my daughter and my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. We went and had some Mexican, and then we had ice cream after. So yeah, I'm totally stuffed. Totally stuffed. All right. So we're just going to make that little pattern there with the paper. And I messed the paper all up, so it's going like every which way. That was my plan. I've cut out ahead of time the little bird, and I've gone ahead and colored him in, and I've got the flowers here, and I'm going to do, and I've cut out some of the little green leaves. So these are all the extra elements. So you can, with this particular stamp set, lots of dies, okay? So it has all the dies to cut out all your stamped images, and then we have extra flowers, the little extra leaves, which I'm using, the scrolly thing to put the birdhouse on. It's lots of extras. So we're gonna put this flower, actually, I'm gonna take one of these leaves, I'm gonna flip it over, we're gonna put a little bit of two-way glue, or not two-way glue, a little bit of liquid glue on that guy. We're gonna put this on this square. So we'll hold that down for a few minutes. Then we're gonna put this guy like that on that square. Now, I decided I was gonna make this be a birthday card. So we're gonna do the bird over there. And I want some of these green leaves underneath him. So we're gonna put those right there. Like that. And then we're gonna put him right there, like that. And then let's do the salutation. I want the happy birthday. Just me and Chloe was tired from, oh, I know. It was such a rough week with it being so hot, and it really does poop you out. Hopefully she's got a little air conditioning in her room, and she'll get a good night's sleep. I'm having a hard time sleeping with the air conditioner on. It's just not comfortable for me. I don't know. And then it gets so hot if it's not on. So I don't know. This getting old stuff. Ugh, terrible stuff. All right, so we're gonna stamp happy birthday in this little strip here. Just like that. We used Misty Moonlight because that's in the paper. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this right there, and we're gonna cut this side right there. I'm gonna give it some little darts at the end, so we're gonna take in my little snips and I'm gonna cut them, and then we're gonna go from the corner to the cut, from the corner to the cut. And watch your fingers, because I cut my hand earlier today with my snips. Snips are great. They have this great little point, which is great for when you're doing something like this, but earlier today, I literally cut my finger. So it was not good. All right, so we're gonna put that little green leaf there. It's a catch-22. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put that little green piece there. We're gonna have this flower hanging down like that, so I'm just gonna put a little adhesive on this end of the flower. So we're gonna put him right there. We're gonna put the happy birthday right there. This little flower is gonna go on my bird up here. Look at that. And so we'll put a little adhesive on the back of my happy birthday. And here's the first card using this suite. Isn't that fun? Now I've got the embellishments here. These come in Smoky Slate and Basic Gray, the dots, Basic Gray and Smoky Slate pearls. They're so pretty. I'll grab my Take Your Pick tool. And I think I'm gonna do the Basic Gray. So we'll put one up there. We'll do one right here. And we'll do one, what if we do one right up here? All right, you know me. It's hard to get out of that using 3. All right, so there's my first card. We've used a little bit of the elements from both stamp sets. Actually, we didn't. We only used the Country Birdhouse stamp set, but we used the paper, the Country Lace, and we used the embossing folder. So now we're gonna do another one here. Let's see if I can find my other one. All right, so this time we're gonna make ourselves a birdhouse. How's that? Isn't it cute? I love this. I just think this is so, so cute. All right, so I'm gonna put my sample over here. I have all my pieces and parts cut out here and in my envelope. Make sure I got them all. Stick my envelope over there. All right, we're using a piece of Pool Party as our card base. We've cut that 8.5 by 11 in half. Now we're folding it in half. We have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 white. We've cut the birdhouse and the birdhouse elements out of the Country Woods paper. So we have the birdhouse there. We have the little shelf of the birdhouse here with a little bit different. We've got the roof, and then we've got the little scallop piece. We've got a couple little extra white strips to do our happy birthday on. We have 2 birds and 3 of the flowers. So, and then we have the scrolly thing to put the birdhouse on. But the first thing we're gonna do is, I didn't want this to be like a shocking white, so we're gonna grab a piece of scrap paper. We're gonna take that white piece. We're gonna grab one of our blending brushes. We're gonna grab Pool Party ink pad. And then we're just gonna give it a little bit of a Pool Party brush here. And this basically just takes the shocking white away. And the more you rub, the darker it's gonna get. So I think this one's even darker than my original one, but that's okay. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and mount this right on my piece of Pool Party. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my scrolly piece down here. Actually, I'm gonna do my birdhouse first, but before I can do my birdhouse, I have to color in my bird and my flowers. So let's get rid of the scrap paper because you can see it better without the scrap paper. So there's my flowers and my little birds. We need 2 little birds and 3 flowers. And let's see, we're gonna need Pool Party Smoky Slate blends. We're gonna need Real Red and Old Olive for the flowers. And where's my other Pool Party? Is this my other Pool Party? I think this might be it. Does it say Pool Party? It sure does. All right, so let's start with our birds. So we took the light Smoky Slate, and we're just gonna do a little bit up top here. We did a little bit down here at the bottom and a little bit on the wings, and then a little bit up here in his tail. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. On his belly, a little bit on his wings, and a little bit on his tail. Then we're gonna grab the light Pool Party, and everywhere that it's left white, we're gonna go ahead and color it in Pool Party, except for his little beak and his little feet. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. All right, I'm going to grab my dark peach pie. We're gonna give him a little bit of a beak and then his feet, his little beak and his little feet. All right. Now I'm going to come in with a dark Pool Party, and I'm just going to give it a little bit more color here. I'll do this one a little bit too. We did a little bit under there, a little bit in his wing, a little bit up here in his tail, and a little bit there. And then the dark smoky slate, same thing. Maybe I'm going to give a little shadow at the top of his head, a little bit on his wings, a little bit on his belly, a little bit on his tail. All right, now we're going to take the birdhouse, and we want one of the birds to be inside the birdhouse. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a little adhesive on this side, and then we're going to put the bird so he's looking out. And we're going to take our snips and cut a little bit of his tail off because we don't want his tail sticking out. So there's the little bird peeking out of the birdhouse. All right, so let's go ahead and mount our birdhouse. Here's my tape. She was hot, but had a blast. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, they do hurt when I snip myself, Sandy. They sure did, that's for sure. All right, so now we're gonna put this just down a little bit, put in the middle. Okay. Now we can take our scrolly piece, and I'm gonna put a little bit of liquid glue on the back of that. You probably wanted to do this before you mounted the white to the Pool Party, but we're gonna make do. So we're gonna put this scroll right here in the center of my birdhouse. And I'm not gonna put that all the way down yet, because I want to snip it off at the white. There we go. Okay. And that liquid glue is our friend because it gives us a little bit of time to work with that. Now, dimensionals. And we're going to go ahead and put our little tray to our little birdhouse on here. Just like this. Very cute. Now, I did use little dimensionals, my minis, if I can find them here. There they are. And we're going to put that on the top roof eave-like thing with the mini dimensionals. So today is the 12th, so we have a new paper pumpkin. So the new paper pumpkin looks like this. Time for cake. I'm assuming it's a birthday themed one. We also have another little preview there. This month's comes with a free additional stamp set, so how cool is that? And then there's also the add-on that you can add on, because this is going to be the August one. So there's that. I'm liking the colors a lot. So there's that. We also are right now in the middle of earning our coupons to spend next month. So for every $50 that you spend this month, you're going to get a coupon emailed to you, and it will be $5 off your order for next month. So we have that going on. So And one more quick thing, tomorrow is the last day to sign up for my summer stamp camp. You'll receive a box in the mail with all kinds of goodies, and we are going to have a private Facebook group, and I will be going live in that private Facebook group, and we will be making all kinds of fun projects. There's 10 projects in the box. The box costs $40. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because tomorrow is the cutoff for that. All right, so we've gone ahead and we mounted that. Now we're coming in with the little scallop piece. We've put a little bit of the liquid glue on the back of that, and we're just gonna press that in. And doesn't that make the cutest little birdhouse? I think so. All right, so we've colored our little bird. Now let's color our flowers. So our flowers are light real red and old olive. I probably should have colored some of these ahead of time because there's lots of coloring. So, does anybody have any fun plans for this weekend? I think tonight into tomorrow we're supposed to get lots of rain. So I'm hoping that we don't get any flooding, but I mean, what have I got to lose? I already don't have a bridge, right? What else could happen at this point, right? It's not like the bridge can wash away. It's not there anymore. Oops. I missed my little flowers in this one. Yes, tomorrow we have our team Stampin' Chat, which I will be on for, Sandy. As long as I have internet. All right, now the light old olive. I'm just going to do our leaves here. All right. Now, this one here is just going to be glued on flat. And this one is going to go right over here. Just like that. This one here is going to go over this way. And it is just like that. This one is going to go on the front of the little shelf. Like that. Now our little bird, he needs a dimensional. He's going to go right up here, just like that. So he looks like he's standing on that little shelf. Now, we need our happy birthday. So let me clean this off because we used it with blue. This time we are going to be using Early Espresso. So, happy birthday. Now, I did stamp my birds and my flowers using Early Espresso as well, because I knew I was going to be coloring them in with the blends. So you can use any of the markers or any of the stamp sets if you're going to be using the blends. And you just, I mean, you just want to go with a light touch. You saw that they didn't smudge for me. So, you don't want to, like, you know, bear down really heavy. All right, so this one I just did a flag on one end. And we're going to go ahead and put the happy birthday right there. And we had it, so it kind of covered that flower, but not really. And just out like that. Now, I wanted some bling, but I wanted something flat because I'm going to be mailing this. I actually have a person in mind for this card already. So I grabbed the sequins that are from the shiny sequins. These are from the Zinnia set. So, and I just put one in the center of each one of the flowers. All right, gives it a little sparkle. All right. Okay, so there you have it. Now, I probably will grab the stamp set. I'm going to grab my little bird. I think this little bird is very cute. I think he's very cute. And I have the pool party right here. So I am going to stamp a little bird on the inside, right down here in the corner. Just like that. And I probably would do the same thing on the envelope. There you have it. Okay, so there's card number 2. I'm gonna leave that out. All right, card number 3. Here's this one here. I love this little bird. I really do. We've stamped him on the envelope, and we did the flowers on the front. All right, let me show you. I'm not going to color everything this time. I'm just going to show you the elements that go into making this card. So, because I have another card too. So, I decided to add another element to this, and this is the Everyday Detail dies. These are really fun. I like these a lot. So, I just decided to add them in. It does this great circle, but then you can see it pokes little circles all the way around the outside edge. Really nice little element. We've used crumb cake for the card base. We'll fold that in half. This time we've cut our card base the long way. We've gone ahead and we've embossed with that beautiful eyelet embossing folder. And then you can see that I just stamped the Hello Friend. Let's bring the card back over. We've stamped the Hello Friend with crumb cake. I have stamped all the elements with the crumb cake as well, okay? And this time I have the bird and the flowers, and this time I grabbed these elements are out of the other stamp set that goes with the stamps, and this is called the Country Flowers. This one I've used before. I have used this one to demonstrate with before, but again, it cuts out all your stamped images, plus we have some extra elements, and those leaves are one of the extra elements. Okay, so that would be card number 3, okay? And then again, I wanted some bling, so I've used those sequins. This time I used the peachy orangey colored ones and put them on. And I also gave my bird, I don't know if you can see it, but I gave my bird a little wink of Stella. And then I would probably, I stamped flowers across the bottom and the inside of this one. And then, like I said, we have the matching envelope with the little bird on the flap and then the flowers on the front, okay? So that was card number 3. Now, Christmas in July. So, just a little tidbit to let you know that you don't necessarily have to have a Christmas set to do Christmas in July, but if you do have some of the elements, it does help. But I just thought that this birdhouse would make a really cute Christmas card. So we have the little birdhouse, okay, done just the same way as we did the other. This time we've grabbed the greetings of the season and the golden greenery stamp set, and so we've cut out some of the greenery with the golden greenery stamp set. We cut out red flowers using the flower that's in the birdhouse set, and then we did some little berries on there. This time we colored the bird just gray. This time with the birdhouse I did the same wood pattern, but I grabbed the blue this time. The Misty Moonlight wood accented. It's in that wood. It's in the DSP. It's in the Country Woods DSP. So we brought in the blue. So then we used Misty Moonlight for the card base. I'll probably put a white piece on the inside. We sponged with boho blue on this one, which to me is like the lighter version of Misty Moonlight. So what do you think? I think this makes a really, really cute Christmas card. So again, I'm getting tired, so I'm not gonna demonstrate the whole thing for you, but and then we use the greetings of the season that says the season's greetings up at the top. So I just wanted to show you that I thought this stamp set would make a really cute Christmas card. So to go with our Christmas in July. All right, so that's what I have for you guys tonight. I like this one a lot too, Chelsea. I like this one a real lot. So we have this guy. Let me get rid of some of my elements here, and we'll get them all out here so that you can see all my fun stuff. We'll do the envelope tucked in like that. And then we have this fun one. And again, we'll tuck the envelope in so you can see the matching envelope. And then we have this fun one down here. All have the cute little bird on them, which I hadn't used the cute little bird, and I had been dying to use the cute little bird. So, so I was very happy with the way the Christmas one came out. I like that one a lot. So hopefully you guys, I've inspired you. Hopefully you like this suite. If you don't have this suite, you could use some of these layouts or whatever with some of the other suites that are in the catalog, or with some stamp sets that you might already have. Whoa, that was a tongue twister. All right, so don't forget about your $50 purchases this month. You're going to get the $5 coupon to spend in August. Some new kits have dropped, so if you're real busy this summer, and you want to do some crafting by the pool or by the lake or wherever, this is a beautiful one. This one's called Garden of Thanks kit. As you can tell, it'd be one of my favorites just by the title. I also love the Hello Hollyhocks kit. I think that's a really cute one. Again, there's just a bunch of them. So please go on to my online store and check out some of the new online things that dropped earlier. We've got some really great stuff online as far as the online exclusives go. So, all right, guys. So this is my, I will be back Sunday morning at 8:30 with coffee and a card. This is my work weekend, so be patient with me. I will see Sandy and you guys tomorrow on the team Zoom. Looking forward to that. I'm hoping my stamp room cools down a little. It's getting a little warm in here. The poor air conditioner is running like crazy, but it's having a hard time keeping up. So hopefully it cools down in here a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. I hope you guys are all having a great, peaceful Friday evening. Hopefully you guys have fun weekends planned. As always, thank you for watching. And we will be back again sometime real soon. Hopefully Sunday morning. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. As always, thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll all be stamping together real soon.